Hey y'all, so this is a tutorial on obviously how to achieve this look, but mainly focused on kind of some tips and tricks on how to do your makeup for photographs. This can be any type of photograph, obviously from family portraits to pictures with your friends to bridal portraits, really, anything like that. I just think it's helpful to kind of know a little bit and kind of tips and tricks on how to do really strong makeup for photographs, because with a flash photography or even photography in bright lighting, it will wash you out 30 to 40%. So there's kind of some tricks you need to know about how to get just amazing makeup like the celebrities do for all their photographs. So I hope y'all like it. Please give it a thumbs up and let's get started.
Okay, so first we're going to start with color correcting, and I'm going to color correct my dark circles but using the NYX dark circle corrector in Deep, which is an orange kind of tone. If you don't have dark circles, obviously just skip this step, but for me, I just wanted to make sure everything was completely flawless for any photograph. So, and since I do have rosacea, I'm going to color correct in the orange, or excuse me, the green, which is from NYX also. And we're just going to apply that on the cheeks right there where I have the most redness. And then I'm going to go in with a damp beauty blender and just make sure that this product is really applied in a thin layer and all the excess product is pulled away. Then we're going to go with a Maybelline Fitme Foundation. You want to pick a foundation that's full coverage and specifically matte. If you pick any foundation that is luminous or dewy, it could come off on camera as like you're oily. You also want to pick a foundation that has 0 SPF or very, very, very low SPF. The ingredients in SPF can actually, in some lighting and with flash photography, can give you a flashback and really wash you out. So picking a foundation that has no SPF is the best way to go. And I read the bottle for Maybelline Fitme and it showed no SPF, so I would go with that. And it's a matte and poreless, so you're going to stay matte the whole way through. Then I'm going to set just my T-zone area with a powder foundation. This just adds a little bit more coverage and also sets that liquid makeup and continues to keep you matte and staying the whole time, especially if your photo shoot is long or if you're like inside and outside. It'll just help keep all that makeup set. So since I did my foundation first, I'm going to go ahead and put some translucent powder under my eyes. That way when I'm doing my eye makeup, I can just wipe that away and I won't have to worry about fallout from the eyeshadows. I know I look kind of crazy. Oh, and I was talking through this, so I'm sorry. But we're going to go in with the Maybelline HD Concealer to prime our eyes. And then just going in with a white shadow to set that primer. And I think I used just a white shadow from the Carly Bible palette. Then I'm going to go in with that like lightest color first, and then that darker shade second, focusing it in my crease and really building those shades up. I know you've heard me say it again and again. I just think this is the most important step when it comes to doing eyeshadow. You want to make sure it's a really good transition shades going on. And you really want to pick shades that complement your eye color. For hazel eyes and green eyes, you want to go with more of a plum shades. And blue eyes really look good with brown shades with gold on the lid. Just something that really complements your eye color. And also you want to stick with more mattes, especially in like this type of area right here, the crease area and the outer V. Nothing too shimmery, because it can reflect in a flash setting and kind of distort your eye just depending on the lighting. So it's just best safe to stick with more of matte shadows. And also be sure to create dimension in your eye. So the reason I did the lighter shadow all over the crease, and then I'm focusing it more in the outer corner with that darker shade, is just helping create dimension with your eye, which is going to make your eyes look wider and more open, which looks better on camera. Then I'm going to go in with that flat shade. It's matte, of course, and went in with a more precise shadow brush that's a little bit more dense, and I just started first from the waterline or lash line going up towards the brow, and then I just continued to work that into the crease. Then I'm going to go in with that other matte shade with on a smudge brush and just focus that right in there in that inner corner in the crease. I didn't go beyond, like I didn't go towards my eyebrow, the end of my eyebrow. I just started pushing that product in the crease right there. Just again to create some more dimension to your eye. And then of course you just want to blend it out the less and less product you have.
Okay, so see this eye, and then this one, it has a little bit more dimension to it. And that's really
okay, so see this eye, and then this one, it has a little bit more dimension.
Okay, I just wanted you guys to see that a little bit better. Then I'm going to go in with that. It's just a flat cream kind of shade, and I'm going to apply that on the lid just to get a base going and to brighten that up a little bit. Again, you want to kind of steer clear of shimmers or glitter shadows. I mean, you can obviously, I'm going to apply some, but not as much as a normal eye makeup look. Then I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush and go in really light circular motions and clean up just the eyeshadow and kind of help blend all of that out. Especially when you're doing a smoky eye like this, that's just the best way to make sure everything is really well blended and really clean. All the excess product has been wiped away. Then I'm going to take that light shade again on that fluffy brush and then just apply it at the very top, kind of reapply, and it helps just make it look really blended to where some of that transition shade was wiped away whenever you were applying the dark crease shade. So you're just going to go in with that from your, like in between your brow bone and where your crease is. And then I went in with that soft, it's a soft gold shade, and I'm just going to like tap it on, focusing it more towards the inner corner and the inner part of the eye right there, and then just blend it out. You want to dab it in to really get the product on there. Then I'm just going to wipe away that translucent powder from where the fallout was from the eyeshadows. And then I'm going to take a wet makeup wipe and just clean up that edge right there. And I'm going to sweep it upwards towards the brow bone, kind of as if we were to tape, do the tape method right there. But this just is without doing the tape. Then I'm going to go in with the NYX double contour duo in Double Date and contour my cheekbones. And I'm using the knockoff NARS Ita brush. I've talked about it before in another tutorial, but it was just $2 on Amazon, and it's amazing. I would highly suggest picking it up. I'll link it below. But you want to do a powder contour because it is more natural, it's softer, you can blend it out better. For pictures, you don't want any really harsh lines, so definitely a contour powder with a nice brush like this is the best way to go. Then I'm just going to take the Wet n Wild contour brush and can just continue to blend that out make sure there's no harsh lines there, but you still want, obviously, the contour to show, you know, to serve its purpose. Then I'm going to conceal with the NYX HD Concealer. And the same shapes are just as normal, and these shapes help brighten up that area and really bring the middle of your face forward, which is where what you want. Then of course just blend it out with a damp beauty blender, and I'm using the BH Cosmetics one. If you don't have a beauty blender, or a beauty sponge, I would definitely suggest picking one up. I'll link this one down below, and I'll also have a review coming on some other beauty sponges too. So then I'm going to set. This is really, really important so that you don't crease under the eye. Just make sure that you haven't already with a beauty blender, and then go ahead and apply the powder. And you're just going to apply the powder, for me, right where underneath my eye where I crease the most. Then you're going to pick a blush that is very complementing to your skin tone, and you want to apply a little bit more than you normally would, because the camera will wash you out 30 to 40%. So especially with the blush, because it really helps add definition to your face, you want to apply just a little bit more than normal, and you want to sweep it back also, not just put it right on the apples of your cheeks. Then I'm going to take the darker shade, and I'm going to align my waterline, but I'm just going to go from the outer corner about halfway into my eye. By doing that, it really widens your eyes, and it kind of draws the focus from out to the outer part of your eye, and it really opens them up. Then I'm going to go in with that shade, and then we're going to just smoke that out just a little bit. That way it's not such a harsh line, as if we were just to put like liner under there. It makes it look a little more natural and soft. Then I'm going to mix those two shades. One's a little bit more flat and one has more shimmer. And I'm going to take it on that e.l.f. crease brush and focus that on the inner corner. Of course, you want an inner corner highlight, you know, just like your brow bone highlight. You don't want to skip that, but you also don't want to go too glittery either. So we're going to tight line our lash line with the Maybelline Skinny, and then we're going to go in with the Rimmel Scandel eyes and do a little wing. And I'm going to apply some voluminous mascara from Loreal, and then I'm going to apply some false lashes, which I'm going to post a tutorial on how to apply false lashes. I use Ardell Wispies. I think they're the best lash. You would definitely want to pick a lash that's more natural and suiting to your eye shape. Then we're going to highlight with the e.l.f. Highlighting, I don't know what this is called, sorry, but I know it's in Precious Petals, and we're going to use a liquid highlighter because it helps make it look a little more natural. It's almost like you're glowing from within, and it's not so, you know, severe. You know, obviously for pictures you want it to be as natural as possible, and just almost like just a pretty glow. Then I'm going to line my waterline with the Rimmel Scandel eyes in Nude. This really helps brighten your eyes up, but it looks a lot more natural than the white liner. So then I'm going to go in with the voluminous mascara on my lower lashes, and I'm going to line my lips with the L'Oreal Color Riche in kind of a nude lip liner color. And you really want to line your lips to add definition, and it also will help your lipstick stay on a little longer. I'm going to go in with the Maybelline, the L'Oreal Color Riche in Fairest Nude, and just pick a shade that complements your skin tone. Then I'm going to set with the NYX setting spray, just to make sure that nothing budges throughout the entire photo shoot, and everything continues to look flawless and matte.
Okay, so that is it for this tutorial. Again, just to go over really quick, I think it's best when you are taking pictures to color correct because you want a flawless face through the whole time you're taking pictures. Stick with the foundation that is no to low SPF. You don't want any type of flashback with from the flash of the camera. Be sure to set your T-zone with powder foundation or some type of foundation that will help mattify your T-zone the whole time. You don't want to look too oily. You know, a little bit of kind of glow is fine, but just if you do have oily skin or combination skin like myself, you just want to be sure to keep that oil free. Be sure to apply a little bit more makeup than you normally would because in pictures and on camera or in bright lighting, it will wash you out 30 to 40%. And all the hard work you put into your makeup, you want it to really pop on camera and look just pretty and effortless as possible. Also, if you are going to do false lashes, just be sure to pick the correct kind for your eye shape and nothing that's too thick or too like bam flamboyant out there. Unless you wear false lashes all the time, then you know nobody would probably notice. And also with the highlight, you just kind of want to keep it liquid and as subtle as possible. Stick with more matte eyeshadows and less shimmer for photos. The best. So I hope this was super helpful. Please like it, give it a thumbs up if it was. Let me know if you guys tried any of these little tricks at your next photo shoot or family photos or photos just for fun, whatever. Let me know how they worked for you guys, and thank y'all again for watching. I love y'all. Bye!